4, the winningest trainer in the race history, does not have an entry in here. Todd Pletcher absent from the Cigar Mile this year. He did win it most recently last year with Locked, a 3-year-old. So horses that are 3 have a chance to win this quite well. John Velasquez, he's won this race the last 3 years in a row. Mind Control, Hoist the Gold, Locked. Can he go 4 straight with Brazenly?
Well, you know what's interesting about this field? 4 of those 7 entrants are coming off of wins. The other 3 have not finished worse than 3rd. So every one of those 7 entrants is coming in very good form into the Cigar Mile.
So you can't just blindly bet, well, this horse is in the best form and off we go.
You look at the field, you're like, oh, you know, I'm going to cross these 2 because these 2 don't have a shot. They're not really in form. Everybody's in good form in the Cigar Mile.
One of the horses in the race is Doc Sullivan. Let's take a look at his form and what he's done recently. This is back in the Thunder Rumble division on November 22nd. So a little bit of a quick return here, but as the 70-cent favorite, he's going to romp by over 5 lengths, dispatching of Dr. Kraft in mid-stretch.
He's 2 for 5 at the distance, 4 for 13 overall when racing at Aqueduct. And he's in good form. He won by 5.5 lengths. He did what he was supposed to do as a 70-cent favorite. Now, a little bit of thing to look forward to is that Joel Rosario has been aboard for the last 5 starts, including that win, 2 of those stakes wins. But Joel Rosario ends up on someone else in this race.
You see on the screen there, he's riding the 6 Phileas Fogg. Take note that day that Doc Sullivan won. Yes, that was impressive. There was an extreme speed bias that entire card. So that was not a race where anybody was going to be able to close on. Before we talk about Phileas Fogg with Joel Rosario, Crazy Mason's going to attract Ira Ortiz Jr., fresh off of winning his first riding title at Churchill Downs. And this will be his first time aboard the Greg Sacco trainee. This horse is 3 for 5 at Aqueduct, 1 for 3 at the distance. What do you make of his chances?
Yeah, this is the Vosburg Stakes where he was 3-1 in this field of 8. He came rolling late, found his best stride in deep stretch, ended up finishing 2nd. About half a length in front of Scotland, who finished 3rd in that spot, but Patriot Spirit was a better horse that day. But Crazy Mason, 3 for 5 at Aqueduct. The only other one of those was also a 2nd place finish. So 4 out of the last 5 starts at Aqueduct have been 1st or 2nd. He hasn't raced since that race, which was in September. He did win the Carter back in April. So he loves this horse, but he wants speed in front of him to be able to close.
And we did mention Phileas Fogg is back in this race, a horse who caused some issues in the Jockey Club Gold Cup back in August. But out of that race, he took on 2 other runners in the Grade 2 Woodward, and is as the 91-cent favorite. Did get caught late here by the defending champion of this race, Locked, who has since retired and headed off to be a stallion now. But you know what you're going to get from him, and that is a speed ride, a front-end ride. He has shown if somebody does go willy-nilly off to the front early, he can still capitalize and get the win. He did that taking the Excelsior. I almost think a mile's too short for him. I know he's won at the distance, but that's a horse that likes to just go as long as he can on the front end.
And what I liked about him, that he's not completely quitting. He just got caught by a horse that had more momentum. But you notice they're adding the blinkers on Phileas Fogg. What are they trying to do? Probably just get him to focus and not weight our horses in deep stretch. Because it's not like he's quitting and stopping.
Right.
Right? So I'm liking that they're putting the blinkers on and making him aggressive, I think, to just get focused. And I honestly like, as good of over the years, if you think of Joel Rosario, you think a lot of his big-time wins, big-time rides, starts settle and come flying late, right? I think Joel Rosario is even better on the front end. So I like that he's taking the mount on Phileas Fogg. Blinkers on. Let's go.
And the 7 Bishops Bay making the first start for new owner KAS Stables was a $1.3 million purchase at the Keeneland November sale last November.